Hi, I'll check in with chapters 6 and 7 of Katharina Vermet's The Strangers. Each chapter follows a different character in the story. This one, Cedar, and then Cedar's mother, Elsie. Cedar is settling down with her new family. Her father has gotten custody of her away from Elsie, who is a drug addict, amongst other things. But that's probably the prime reason why she and Phoenix have never lived with Elsie, is that Elsie is definitely within the grips of her addiction. So she gets to know the family. It's Her father has married a white woman who is kind of welcoming, but is blundering, and when nervous just talks and talks and talks, with something which both Cedar and her father share. They do not. They're quiet. They're quiet people, and they don't yak and yak and yak and yak. Uh, they have a they have a daughter, Faith, who is definitely going through the tough teenage years, and Cedar can tell immediately. You know, do not does not going to like just is not going to like Cedar at all. They go to a party. Obviously Faith has been forced to take her to the party. She doesn't like the party. Cedar doesn't like the party. She ends up going home. She has good conversations with her father, who spends most of his time in the rec room drinking beer and watching sports. And she learns about hockey. It's like it's helpful to have a home team, so they got the Jets now, the Winnipeg Jets. And she gets to hear about her family, about how her father met Elsie. There's a lot of stuff that he just doesn't talk when his new wife is around. Just doesn't talk in general. So that's we get deep. Each chapter, we really get deep into the character. You really get to know them. The next chapter, Elsie, she's she's doing the cycle of getting on drugs, getting off drugs, having a job, losing the job. She's got a caseworker. Um, yeah, it's just the continual thing. She and Toby, I think it's Uncle Toby, go to meet and visit an aunt, which she ends up stealing some OxyContin while she's there. It's addict behavior. But at the same time, Vermette is really good at just going like, no, this is actually a person who has their own hopes and desires and wishes, and hurts, and the damage. It's all in there. You're never just like, oh, it's the addict. It's like, I mean, I know I started off that, but as her defining feature, but it's the thing that Elsie is gripped in. But yeah, you can see her trying to work it out. So yeah, that's about all I have at the moment. I'm really in awe of Vermette, because there's some bits of this book that are really, really tough, but you get so much into the characters that it's like you just want to you need to follow them through it. Yeah, while it's still being a really tough listen to listen to this story. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.